everybody, back to another stream. Sorry if that looks stupid, my thing was a little bit laggy, plus I didn't have the sound. How is everybody doing today? What's up, Cy and Axel? Today we are starting our next season. Lots of trades has happened. Lots of crazy takes about the who drafted who. Like, personally, I'm like, you don't know, like, these announcers don't know what goes into preparing a good team. But, whatever. Alright, so, just so I remember how to do something, I think we're just going to do Broncos-Vikings for the first game. Just because I need to get used to how I do stuff again. It's a good refresher so we don't have failures. Well, if you're rocking the lucky Broncos shirt, hoping that Colby Break Your Heart is the new franchise quarterback for the Denver Broncos. Not planning on hopping in here to watch Jordan Travis play. I'm here, but typing will be slow. All good. But speaking of good, the Broncos backups are not. This isn't like the previous Madden cycle where I had tons of backups that could just play great. Like, yikes, Jordan Travis is not him. But Colby Barnhart, 2 for 2? Let's go. But who is that, and why is he not a starter? Artie Tyson. Frosty, I think I got the hardest week 1 game. I just want everybody to know that in week 1, just because I made one trade does not mean I'm going to blow out every team like I blow out the Patriots. I am going to blow out the Patriots. They don't have a quarterback. Alright, so let's just quick force advance past preseason, week 1. And Marvin Jones Jr., it's about time he got an upgrade. Alright, let's go see who won in week 1. Yes, B-Vipers has a good team. Yep. Cleveland won, Indianapolis, Carolina, Pittsburgh, Kansas City, Chargers, Jacksonville, Arizona, Dallas, Giants, Buffalo, Tampa, Saints, Green Bay blew out Miami, Minnesota, and Houston. Yeah, Frosty, those are some hard games. I mean, the 49ers are definitely not up there because they kind of fell off this offseason. But Sam Howell with a pretty good game. But, I mean, Artie Tyson, just 100% the best game we've ever seen in preseason. 4 touchdowns in preseason is crazy. But anyway, let's continue moving on because we want to get through 2 weeks today. Wide receiver mentorship. Let's go. That's what we love to see. All right. 44-22. Let's go. It's nice to see my team finally coming together. Preseason week 2, Arizona, Commanders, Buffalo, Baltimore, KC, Dallas, Giants, Cleveland, Minnesota, Broncos, Tennessee, Lions, Falcons, Packers, Colts, and Seahawks with wins. I have to face one of the most dangerous built offense that I built. Correct. I think it is completely fair that you have to deal with that team that you destroyed the defense of. Alright, is there any 2-0 versus 2-0 teams? If there is, we'll go watch that game. But as I'm looking at it, there are 0 actually, except for Buffalo and Dallas. Which, let's be honest, we don't want to watch that. Nobody wants to watch Buffalo. They just are not a fun team to watch. So, fast forwarding past week 3, let's go. We beat Houston. Shaq Leonard up to an 86. Hopefully we get some morale back. Alright, whoopsies. Don't want to look at standings. Wouldn't have destroyed defenses if you actually let me draft the Chiefs players. 100%, except for they got an owner now. Alright, let's head back to week 3. Raiders, Panthers, Commanders, Lions, Broncos, Niners, Seahawks, Falcons, Cleveland, Dallas, Baltimore, Packers, Giants, Vikings, Eagles, and Colts. And I know we don't usually... Whoa, that's a big stretch. Didn't mean to click that. But the winners of preseason: Vikings, Browns, Packers, Colts, Cowboys, and Giants. Definitely some bottom feeder teams, definitely some top feeder teams. What is up, Starlord? How are you doing today? Well, without any further ado, let's go see if any big name players got cut. Jeremiah got cut. I don't think any of these guys are huge names, except for Jeremiah. Owosu Karamoa. He's an 84, and I don't know who he went to. But he's an 84, and I feel like that he should not have been cut. Does anybody know who he was signed to? Jeremiah. His most recent acquisition was to the Giants last season. Was he on the Giants in preseason? Yes, he was. I feel bad, so I'm going to go to the Giants and give them that player. Charles Cross is Frosties. Anton Harrison, is that a big name? I don't know. 84 overall is pretty big. This is why, Frosty, you don't draft a ton of people at the same position when you already have that taken. Because you have like 16 different quarterbacks. This is what happens when you get players you don't need, is people end up in free agency. So we're going to go ahead and get Jeremiah back, because, yeah, that's awful. I'll sign Matthew Stafford later, because he's not needed for this specific week. I'm going to go ahead and make sure Jeremiah does not get cut again. I'm going to go ahead and cut this guy because he's a real player. He's 10 years in the league and he's 62 overall. It's about time you retire. Yes, Frosty, but you're only supposed to have, at max, 3 quarterbacks on your team, and I think you had 4, actually. So you said Charles Cross. Well, I guess if I'm going to your team to get Charles Cross. Anton Harrison is on practice squad. Practice squad goes both ways. You can actually play with practice squad players. Yes, you don't need him this week, but since I'm going to your team to get Charles Cross already, I can go ahead and get Matthew Stafford as well. Especially when you have tons of draft picks, which I know you don't, but yeah, you have McCord and Drew Lock. Alright, so... Oh, also you drafted like 2 punters. So luckily it kicked the other guy. Charles Cross. So I'm assuming we cut this no name. McClendon Curtis. Regardless, Drew Lock looks awful. So we'll go ahead and cut him too. Alright. Let's go get that. Start Osa. I don't know, bro. Free agents. I thought I saw Charles Cross too. I guess not. Also, Mike Hilton got cut from the Cowboys, but he wasn't. He was like CB number 5, I think. QB. Joe Milton. I didn't realize he was actually still a thing. Alright, Matt Stafford. We'll go ahead and get you on a 1 year. Because that's all he's really going to want. And then Charles Cross. I'm not seeing a Charles Cross. But Ethan Pochett got released, which I think is absolutely hilarious. That's why you sign people that you're actually going to use. Alright, and then you wanted Osa to start. Osa is starting, are you stupid? Odigizua is below Darius, but Odigizua is starting DT. Alright, let us go ahead into the next week now that everything is fixed. Why is Riley not starting now? Frosty, because your team is crap. Alright, let's force advance to at least next week, so that way we can get all of the crappiness figured out. I'm just glad nothing. It's because I signed. Yeah, I signed one dude. Rookie QB, let's go. Quinn Miners with the upgrade. Alright, so do I need to go start Riley for you? Alright, let's go ahead and choose draft class. We're going to keep auto-generated rookies because we had auto-generated. And this season, let's go take a peek at our prospects. Andy Cook. Some O-line. Kevin Pugh. Yo, another Galloway. This is definitely a unique draft. Steve Peters, bro's going bald. This is... I'm looking at this draft. It is a unique draft. There is no top center. I don't know. There is a center in the second round. Yeah, it's a lot of defense, or like there's no running back, and there's not a whole lot of wide receivers. So definitely a season to figure out who you want to let go on defense, elderly wise, to go figure out who you want to get. Well, we're 15 minutes in, we've gone through 3 weeks. We got to get through this. Yeah, there's only about 1,000 tackles. I know last season was just a ton of left tackles. So, I need to go figure out the schedule, and I need to go figure out Frosty's crappy team so he doesn't complain about it anymore. Come on. Come on. There. Nope. That's not what we wanted to do. There we go. And schedule. I haven't looked at this schedule. I didn't make the schedule. Oh, dang. We got game of the week already. Alright. So, Riley, we're starting at right outside linebacker. Went down 5 overall, but yeah, that'll be worth it. Yes. Axel, you dropped a ton of overalls because you put your CB6 at CB3, or CB4. But I can go check your team because we're going to your team next. And also when your team cuts a lot of people, that also adjusts with overall. Which is why I usually wait till after week 1, but it didn't work that well. So, yes, it did not save your stuff that we had done. And yes, he's up to at least a 72 now. What else did it need to And then specialist, we had McMillan with JSN at slot 2 because T. Higgins, as a wide receiver number 1, can't run that spot. Yeah, your slot corner resets with the cutting of everybody. So I'll go ahead and switch that new one. Gosh dang. And then we're going to hop into our first game. Cottle, McKenzie, no one but Micah over 95. Yes, it definitely. Alright, well, that is our preseason. 4 overall difference for these two juggernauts. And we got the Seahawks versus the Cowboys. I can't ping Cowboys because Frosty has his name as the Cowboys. But here we go. Yep, actually, this is why I hate doing scheme changes at the beginning of the season. This is why I love doing scheme changes after week 8 when they're permanent. Darren Waller playing special teams. Stonehouse is for some reason kicking off. But alright, game of the week. Cowboys up 14-0 on the Seahawks. Seahawks are definitely a underdog in this one, without a shadow of a doubt. CJ Stroud has played decently. Are we going to have our first team end with 5? No, but 30-12. Could the Cowboys go almost undefeated again? Oh my CJ Stroud, you got to play better than that. This was definitely shoemaker of killers. Cause of why the frick not? Alright, Frosty, can you ping for us today? Sorry you only scored 12, but I can do that for you. Especially since I'm going to try to get through 2 weeks today. We're going to be flying. Cowboys up 1-0 on the season as we head to 2 teams that are, well, the opposite of juggernauts. Yeah, the fumbles definitely did not help you in that one. But here we got the Texans, who I made a media post. Actually, why are you snapping me right now? The Texans now have the worst defense in the entirety of the league. I did make a thing, and they are the 30th in overall. Granted, that is at 77. And yeah, that's a pretty big difference. Axel, I think you're definitely winning your division back-to-back. Let's be honest, there's nobody in your division that's actually decent except for the Giants, I think, are definitely better. The Eagles have decided that they don't even want to try until like 2028, which I can't blame them. You rocked their division. Granted, you'll still probably split with them. But here we got a pretty close game between Offensive Player of the Year, Offensive Rookie of the Year, and Deshaun Watson is starting. I swear the the Texans drafted a quarterback. Texans. Deshaun incomplete. They did, but they didn't decide to start him in this game. Definitely question marks for Houston's management. I already got rid of the snap. All it is a wrap. Like, it doesn't look too bad. Plus, how do you text? Because, like, I text one-handed. I mean, typing I do too. I cut the crap out of my finger and I'm still typing with a Band-Aid on. Alright, Drew Aller, Offensive Rookie of the Year. Oh my goodness, he's getting destroyed, but the blocking was there, and that is, I don't know who that is, out of the backfield. All right, 40 seconds left. This one's probably going to overtime because I do not trust either of these offenses. I guess I don't trust the defense either, but Drew Aller over the middle, first down to 85. And a pickup of a couple. Okwanu. Henry 12-12. And here's the handoff for 32. He's going to pick up a little bit to send us to the overtime. Also, Axel, remember you're taking clips. Get a clip, put it in the server, and we'll look at it at the end of the season when we need clips. Granted, I don't think any of these teams are making the playoffs, but it's at least good to know. Frosty, I've been in contact with a scammer earlier today, like all day long, and she's just pissed. I love pissing off scammers. Yes, Offensive Rookie of the Year, let's be honest, 2 interceptions, but that makes sense because, well, his team is built awful around him. Woo! And my net cannot do that anymore. All right, 32 with a nice little run, and he's going to go all the way! Tajay Spears, can he make one-man miss? No, he's out at the 17. Tajay Spears with a big 50-yarder. He got the outside and he was gone. Almost. Only caught by the safety. Luckily, he was playing pretty far back. Drew Aller stepping back, stepping into the throw, out of bounds. Keep in mind it is not over yet because the Texans could force a field goal, which would be heartbreaking for the Titans, who look to start their season 1-0. And might as well go back to Tajay, who gets another wide open. Oh my goodness, he's dead. Tajay Spear jumped like a spear and collided with a wall in the Texans' offense. Is it Tajay? And Okwanu gets the credit with a touchdown as the Titans' perfect drive ultimately. My goodness. Is it Tajay? What was Tajay? Whatever the name is, he had a pretty solid game. In that one is the Texans going to take an L, and that's probably first of most. Yo, could Colby Barnhart be the next generational quarterback? We sure do hope so. Alright, let's go to our formerly Super Bowl champions, the Falcons, who's under center for them now? I couldn't name you the quarterback. Because 3 first-round picks, they offered to go get Jared Goff. That blew up in their face. So now they have, I think that's Devin Leary. I think is his name. He's a rookie. He's a track star, I guess. Yes, he is a scrambler. Yes, Keegan Bolden. Keegan Bolden played for the Dolphins, right? That's why I wasn't originally going to take him. I was going to take Adrian the Dragon Slayer. But I didn't. Alright, Falcons with 7. Leary, low quarterback overall. But as we've seen in Madden before, overall at quarterbacks when you're a rookie really don't matter that much. The Falcons keeping it close with the Vikings until the 4th quarter when everything blew up in their face. And the Vikings going to take a 1-0 start. Devin Leary is his name. That was right. But yeah, that one interception kind of killed him. Also, you're playing Caleb Williams, former number 1 overall pick in the draft. We now have 3 quarterbacks going number 1 overall. You got, let's see if I can do this. Click the wrong button. Caleb Shadur, and now Colby. What's up, Piggy? Alright, let's head to Washington, where we got a divisional game. Shadur versus Tua. And Tua's got a new team, and he has made this Giants team look solid. They're up to an 88 overall on the offensive side of the ball. The defense still has a lot to be desired, but Tua now reacquainted with Jalen Waddle. Could this be what we wanted to see the Giants do to potentially take down this division? Stroud number 2 overall, don't forget. Correct, but Bryce Young was picked number 1, but he's not an X Factor yet. So we've had 3 X Factor quarterbacks. Bryce Young could become X Factor with his superstar ability right now. CJ Stroud, not really even that close. Also not even a number 1 overall pick. Definitely should have been number 1 though. And the Commanders have a 7-3 lead. Continue to really play a defensive-minded game. They get up just a little bit, and then they try to hold on to it the rest of the game. Who the crap is Marquise Irving? But here we go. The Commanders are going to be punting to the Giants. The kick is up and away. And the Giants going to elect to run it out. And they get up to about the 33. Stroud should be a superstar. I agree. If we were doing dev changes, I think Stroud would be the first person that is up for debate, along with Cortland Sutton. I think those would be the 2. I think Stroud definitely by a long shot more, as that is a drop by 83. Tua, 22 for 25 here in New York. Definitely playing better here than he did with the Broncos. But we know he struggles to end games without throwing a horrible game-ending pick 6. Tua gonna checker out of bounds, his 4th incompletion for today. 3rd and 10. This is a big 3rd and 10. You need this. Stroud should become a superstar. Michael Penix Jr. Michael Penix Jr. probably should as well. Where did Michael Penix Jr. end up? He went to the Titans. The Titans. Bro, 87 looks like he's dead on the. Oh, is this a booth review? I was gonna say I thought it was incomplete, but we will see. I think he's out. 1. I don't think he ever got that foot inbound, the animation. And they're going to say no, his foot never got down. That animation is crazy. That's not grounding because he was outside the pocket. Michael Penix went to the Titans. The Titans, I think, were going to trade him to the Patriots, I heard rumors of. But getting them both online is not great. Commanders now win this one. Piggy, yes. We have, I believe, the Rams open if you want them. And Shadur gets her done. And now we head actually to the Rams. Piggy, if you want the Rams, I can get you the invite right now and get you ownership. They are not set up pretty, but they are set up. Bro is not Fox Sports. What do you mean? I could be Fox Sports. I might be commentating next year. We'll see how that goes. I kind of said maybe. We head to Chicago. Well, we head to the Rams, who are going to be playing in Chicago. But now it's opposite. The Rams are up to a 78 overall, got some much-needed assets to maybe take on the Bears. The Bears guy got a concussion, so he's not really been able to do much with his team. I feel really bad. But we do have a new Rams owner, so I will relinquish my ownership of the Rams. And the Rams are now claimed by Piggy. Now, Adrian Dragonslayer, we get to see what he... Almost a number 1 overall pick. Broncos had their sights on him. But Adrian, let's see if you can go take on the Bears. It's a great warm-up game because the Bears are awful. And the Bears are actually up on the Rams at the moment. 27-10. And Jaquan Brisker with the pick. And Adrian mounting a comeback potentially. Oh, come on. Please tell me we can get a stop here. I'm not the Rams, but, big but, I still like the Rams. Alright, that's game. Oh, it's so close. But definitely promising. Adrian Slater with a great game. Granted, 2 interceptions, but first game, number 7. Also, punter kind of threw the ball. Carson Beck is definitely also solid. Travis Etienne is definitely carrying this Bears team, but... Well, Piggy, I'm glad you're going to take it seriously with the Rams. I tried to set you up pretty. Your roster screenshots aren't completely accurate. I added 2 people on your defensive side. I added a middle linebacker, and I believe a few corners from your screenshot, but we can figure that out later. And next game, we head to Buffalo. And Buffalo and the Chargers actually played a pretty solid game last year. Actually, the plan is to do 2 weeks. If people come in the door, I only end up doing 1 week. That's just how it's got to be this week. Because there is going to be no sim tomorrow. Probably sim Sunday. I like to do Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday streams. We'll see how that goes. I have been very busy. But here we go, Buffalo. Drake May is maybe the starting quarterback. I told him to trade Drake May to the Patriots, but he didn't. Because the Patriots need a quarterback. So do the Falcons. The Chargers right now absolutely killing the Bills until that A.J. Brown touchdown by Drake May. And the Chargers. Oh, Cameron Dicker missed a field goal. But I don't think they had enough time. All right. A.J. Brown has been a huge factor in this game. Let's go see if they can get the onside. All right, here's the onside for the Bills. Can they get it? No. No, they cannot. The Chargers... Oh, the Bills have no timeouts. Alright, sad to say, but the Bills starting 0-1, and they scored 39 points. Like, this was an offensive team. Goodness gracious. The rushing was there, too. Chargers 1-0. Now we got our prime time game. You love to see it. We got the Chiefs taking on the Dolphins. Because you might as well. Alright, where is Miami located? There you go. Miami is hosting the Chiefs, the formerly like, oh my goodness, it's an 80 overall defense, 93 overall offense. And those, I think, were all wide receivers, or at least a corner. Goodness gracious. The like, bro, this Chiefs offense is stacked. Mahomes, McCaffrey, and Debo. That's not even mentioning their stacked offensive line and George Kittle. And I can't even remember what other wide receiver they got. But yes, they are stacked, locked, and loaded, ready to wreak havoc on this season. Already 6 on the board, and actually another 7. And another. They cannot... What is going on with the score? But yeah, they're going to score just about every time they touch the ball. They are ready to go shoot out. I think they can go toe-to-toe with the Cowboys. 36. Yes, you made the Chiefs stacked. I don't know why you don't do that with your team. Well, the Ravens switched a little bit. But McCaffrey, my goodness. So yeah, George Kittle, Jacoby Myers. I mean, Kadarius Toney. I mean, Devo kind of sucked. But yikes. I hate that I'm going to have to play them twice a season. I really hope they fall apart. I really hope they fall apart. And there's something, some more words. Alright, Jacksonville Mayonnaise in his first official time with a team that he has built himself. They will face two bird teams. Jacksonville's overall is pretty low. Jalen Milroe got worse, but Justin Fields is their new starting quarterback. And you guys got mad that I went out and tried to get two X Factor players to go and balance the Chiefs. Like, my offense still isn't as good as the Chiefs, which is crazy because you guys are mad about me doing good instead of a guy that's never done anything in this sim ever. But I do think that Justin Fields will be successful here in Jacksonville. Do I think they'll win the division? Probably not. I'd have them finishing like 2 or 3. But yeah, Benjamin Eurosek, I don't know if he's going to be great. But there's the punt. Jacksonville now with time. There's the 2-minute warning. There's Benjamin again. Benjamin and Juju going crazy here for Jacksonville at the 35. And here's Fields. Here's the throw wide open to 86. No, he dropped it. Rocked it on out of there. Alright, 3rd and inches. A big inches. I mean, a few inches? I don't know how that works. 3rd and inches, Fields. This is where you probably want to throw it perfectly. Dot it up to 84. You would love to see that one. Fields with a handoff to Trevor. Not there. Wait, no. This is Travis. Yeah, Trevor's the older brother. This is Travis. I know it was the younger one. Alright, another handoff, and he's going to be sacked back for 2 yards. Yeah, the Chiefs be like, really, try to outscore us. Jacksonville could win it here with this field goal in a solid couple defensive plays. They're going to milk out all that time, a big 41-yard kick, and it is good. Brandon McManus puts her through. Trevor is the younger one? Alright, so I was right the first time. I know, Jordan Travis is throwing me off. Like, Travis, I just picture younger. But I also know, like, a bunch of older people named Travis, so it really screws me up. Here, Brock to Tyreek. That's not a great play because you lose a bunch of time. You're now under 40 seconds, now under 35. Now by the time you're throwing the ball, it's 30 seconds, and it's picked off! Oh my goodness, he calls game! Is that the rookie? Brock straight to T.J. Edwards as Jacksonville gonna beat the Ravens. Trevor hasn't been drafted yet, and Travis just had one of the best fantasy seasons. Correct. What a pick. Now we entered the undefeated Indianapolis Colts. Don't know why they were undefeated in the preseason, because they weren't good, but they were. Anthony Richardson, still a star dev. I'm sad that we're not seeing him, like, progress greatly. There's Nick. Thought he was gone, but, I mean, the Steelers have definitely fallen off. Darn Bang has kind of just said, good luck, team. Do stuff. Oh, yeah, Christian Gonzalez is 100% better, but TJ Edwards, that was a great pick. Can't discredit him that much. All right, Pittsburgh versus Indianapolis. Crispy versus the darn bangest. And there's an interception. Pittsburgh pops 3 on the board. Quinn Ewers, I think, is actually going to be eventually a good quarterback. I don't know if it's going to be with the Steelers. But he's playing pretty solidly here. 31-13 is going to be their victory. And mostly the same reason I don't think that Quinn is going to blossom is because he's in a division with Brock Purdy, with Jalen Hurts, and with Joe Burrow. So as good as he gets, he's probably only peaking like 3rd best in the division. But Jerry Jeudy has definitely blossomed there from being traded from the Broncos. The Steelers definitely won that trade for Kenny Pickett. I think that's just easily said now. Alright, Jets now the worst overall team in the entire league. Right now, they traded for, I can't remember who their QB was. Mac Jones. Got him from Denver. After Aaron Rodgers retired. I don't blame him for retiring because, I mean, the Jets, granted, were a playoff team last year, but they were not a Super Bowl contender going into this year at least. And, well, Mac Jones gets to play for another crappy team. Granted, he does have Devontae Adams, and I think that'll be fun to see them figure stuff out. But I don't know how well that chemistry is actually going to work. In my opinion, I don't think it'll work as well as it definitely could. But they are up on the Lions right now. Everybody's kind of hated the Lions because they've been awful. But here we go. Literally straight 2 passes to Devontae Adams as Mac Jones now has his team almost up to the 50. Devin Bush, I don't know. I'd have to refamiliarize myself with Devin Bush. And a pickup of 9. And there's a timeout. Jets still have 2 timeouts and 41 seconds. Hopefully they don't pull a Brock Purdy. And Devontae not able to moss. Wait, no. Yeah, that's Devontae. Couldn't moss number 4. All right. At the 45, 3rd and 1, a smart route, but he gets laid flat, 4th and 1. Don't think they can kick a field goal from here. Lions are the most average team of all time. They got the curse of mid. The only way to get out of the curse of mid is to get lucky in the lottery. Here's Mac Jones, throws a pick, and it's going to be a pick 6. All the way to the score 38 house call. What an interception. Oh my goodness, horrible. Who was that? 38 for the Lions. Jason Marshall Jr. It must be a rookie, right? Now, Mac Jones IRL, yes. Mac Jones in the Madden sim has never done that. We've also haven't hopped into a game with that team, but he's not known for doing that. That would be Tua turn the ball over. Who's known for doing that? But, I mean, first game, you put up 21, not awful. This division is awful. Yikes. Zaire Barnes. When your highlight player of the week doesn't have a face scan, you're cooked. Speaking of cooked, we have the Buccaneers going to be attempting to take on Joe Burrow and the Bengals. They just picked up a young Rondale Moore to partner up with Jamar Chase and Tyler Boyd. Don't know if I like that move. They went and got a good draft pick out of it, though. I think this season they could finish maybe 2-3 in this division. I also could see them finishing last in the division. I could see Joe Burrow being traded at week 8 to a team that needs a quarterback. Don't know who that would be. Yeah, Frosty, that's a great idea. Ben, you should go get Mac Jones and turn Mac Jones into Mac Attack Jones. Rachaad White revenge. I mean, Rachaad White didn't want to come back to the Bengals. He just didn't have a job. So as much as we want to say revenge, the Bengals were happy to have him back, but didn't really need him. The Bengals are going to perform a shutout no on the Buccaneers. So close. Is Baker still the Bucs quarterback? I think that could definitely change next season. Alright, next we have Philly. And they are up top. Kenny Pickett, been playing pretty solid. Put a butt up for the Packers. But only 77 overall. Definitely problematic. I mean, isn't that racist, Frosty? You're saying they look the same? I don't know, let's go see the Eagles and Lamar Jackson really just do a carrying job. Tremaine Edmonds with a pick. Packers 7, Eagles 7. And this Eagles defense is locking down in the red zone. 28-10, 28-17. And that is your gore. That is your game and score. Gosh dang. Jordan Love is quarterback. Now, they bench Kenny Pickett. They gotta trade Jordan Love. The Falcons should go out and try to get Jordan Love. Or Kenny Pickett. Or somebody to play quarterback. Eagles, still 85 overall. And they got a ton of picks. The Eagles will be the best team in the league. Oh yeah, he's definitely not leading the league in passing yards. 100%. Also, with the new season, I got to go ahead and figure out my lineup. Because my lineup definitely changed. Unless it didn't. I guess it didn't. I thought it did. Also, I'm going to go to franchise needs. I need that. Alright, taking on... Who's the quarterback for the Patriots? I don't know. Bro might get a casual 5K, not 5.4K. I know, Lamar is crazy. I'm hoping Colby Barnhart gets that 5K that we've been expecting. Patriots actually score here, and that is an interception by Jeremiah Trotter. Alright, Colby, we want you to just feast off of touchdowns. And Jeremiah Trotter with another one. And why is this game close? First and goal. Michael Mayer. Fourth and goal. We're kneeling. Okay. Colby, you got us out there with a win. But Sam Hartman, Colby with 3 interceptions. Jeremiah Trotter. Frosty, I kind of agree. Ugh, Colby, we don't like that. How do you, Okay, Ramondre Stevenson just absolutely killed me. Good to know. I did draft Tua. And you guys were saying I was going to be just stacked this season. Alright, we got prime time Browns versus Raiders. One of the very few times I will actually cheer for the Browns. But Javon Holland with an upgrade. No, Lawrence should not be. I think he could be. I think he will be. But not as much as Lamar. There's this thing that Lamar has that Lawrence doesn't. They both share the, what's it called? Super Bowl ring. Lawrence does not have a Super Bowl MVP, nor does he have an MVP, nor does he have a back-to-back MVP. You thought I was going to bring in the team. But yes, Browns revenge game, Raiders success game. They're up 17-7 on the Browns. And this one's getting a little bit dicey near the end. And it will be dicey near the end. We kind of knew this one was going to be chippy. This may be a new classic rivalry. I don't think Stroud is there. What a breakup. Definitely could have been PI. Jalen Hurts under 50%. Alright, Jalen Hurts getting pressured. He's going to take off and run it. And he's going to pick up a first down to go down. He's trying to get up quick. Yeah, Axel, you know my point is very valid. I think Trevor Lawrence could definitely go out and get an MVP. He just doesn't have a MVP or back-to-back MVP or Super Bowl MVP. Dang, how are they getting 2-second runoffs? I think that's a little bit unfair along with that throw. Beautiful. Yeah, that's another 4-second runoff. I feel like that should be more time. Yes, I don't think he's going to dev up to a superstar. And 9, gonna trip him up, and that's gonna count as a sack. The Raiders' first sack of the game, and the Browns are gonna call their second timeout of the game, or half, I guess. Yeah, you get timeouts at that. Anyway, Jalen Hurts over the middle. I don't think so because MVPs are just stats for Super Bowl. It's Super Bowl, and you both have one. Agreed. Which I think he will get the Hall of Fame. Jalen Hurts wide open, 84. My goodness. Yeah, I think I get what you're saying. But I don't. I think that there could still be 7 quarterbacks to come into the league to be better than Lawrence. Potentially. I don't think so. I think Lawrence will finish as the top 5 QB in the sim. I think Lamar is up there. Mahomes is up there. Granted, Mahomes hasn't done anything yet, but this season is... How is he not? Yikes. Bo Nix. A throw incomplete. I think Bo Nix could be up there. He just made his first Super Bowl. He could definitely do it again. Jalen Hurts is also up there. And that's 39 early breakout, 14 seconds left. Bo, you probably should take a shot. Bo, there's the throw, incomplete. Man, if he would have caught that in bounds, like diving at it, that would have been a great catch. Catch of the year nomination right there. baby. Alright, Bo, here's the shot. Caught out of bounds. This game ain't over. Bo, Tim McCole, he lost Jacoby, his favorite target. Pretty much traded that for McCole. Yes, the Browns have to worry about a lot. Bo Nix. I don't know, that looked a little high, and it was. Bo Nix has an arm. Browns gonna win by 4. And get their revenge on Sunday night. Prime time. Frosty, that is a very, very, very valid point. If your football is always in the hands of the offense, you're probably gonna win games. All right, heading to Carolina. And is this Carolina's season? Is this my season, bro? Like, I'd love to get a playoff win. I'd love to at least be considered a franchise owner. Or a Hall of Fame owner. Because right now, who is it? It's Axel. It's Andre. It's Frosty. Who else would it be? Yeah, I mean, CD has been great. I think he'll probably, I don't know, I feel like he's been better than you're giving him credit for. Bryce Young just has not had a whole lot to work with, but Benny knows how to draft. So his team will literally only get better. Ooh, can the Panthers hold off on the ball? Yes, they can, and beat the Saints. Stock, even though he's not in the league. Frosty, while mid... Oh, never mind. This was his first season in the playoffs. Never mind. I thought he had made it farther. Yeah, definitely not Frosty at the moment. We got San Fran. I should stop talking before I say something controversial about who deserves it. Because I don't know. Let me go look at the playoff picture. Oh, Cupcake. 100%. Yeah, Cupcake's getting it. Alright, here we go. I feel like Alistar just has to because you got the Raiders actually successful. 10-3. 10-6. 10-9. 17-9. Oh, this is a fourth quarter. Goodness gracious, that was quick and low scoring. Cardinals beat the Niners. Monday night, Keontae Clemens got her done. Or are people coming over soon?
Probably not soon.
Okay. Well, those are your final scores for this week. Thank you, Frosty, for getting those other weeks done. I'll let you guys soak those in for a second. And let us post the next week right now. So I'm going to go back to the Broncos. Or hopefully we don't have Colby Barnhart throwing 3 picks again. We can't judge him too harshly. It's his first game against a good defensive Patriots, because that's really all they got. And also there's errors on week 2's schedule. So let's go hurry up, force advance. Alright. Jalen Carter up to a 92. Alright, let us go see. Ravens play Tampa. And that is Cleveland. This is why I usually like to have a chance to look over stuff, and I don't like doing 2 weeks in a row very often, but I will do it if I must. Alright. Look at who you're playing next week. Goodness, my voice just died. Alright. And that is the scores. Who are we giving prime times to? That'll be one. And those teams just are not on here. Alright. And then we need one more. Let's give it to the cow. Man. Yeah, I guess we'll give it to Cowboys and Giants. Colts versus Browns, battle of the first round center. Nah, Colts didn't have a first. I mean, the Browns didn't take a first round center. That'd be the Patriots who did. Alright. So let's get going, I guess. Start off with the Vikings hosting the Packers. Vikings destroyed the Falcons in week 1. Look to destroy Jordan Love next week. It is a divisional showdown. Yes, Colts took it from the Browns. I'm saying teams that have drafted centers in the first round, which would be the Patriots and the Colts. But the Packers seem to be taking the first round of the Vikings' hopes and dreams. The Vikings look to redeem it back. They are up now 8-4. Jordan Love just choked in the second half. But he has hope here on the last drive they will get. And Jordan Love gonna be sacked for 6, forcing a timeout. Love spinning, perfect dime to Brock Bowers. King him. What a throw to Brock. But they gotta get that 2-point conversion. Brock Bowers still is not devved up like we were expecting him to. And Hammond, the rookie, drops a 2-point conversion. Cooks, oh man, the steam there, wow. That was a stinger. Oh my goodness, 5 touchdowns from Caleb Williams. That man is a beast. Yes, Jordan Love may be an insane QB, but his team is 0-2. He's had good games in them, but he's 0-2. And Jordan Addison and Cam Akers get upgraded. I think the Vikings own this division. Now we will have the test, the real official test for Mayonnaise's team. Are the Jaguars a team that could win their division? Are they a team that we should just disregard and say, well, they're going to be 8-8? Caleb Williams has help, bro. What do you mean? He has Jordan Addison, Justin Fields, and a few defensive pieces. Granted, it can be more well-rounded and they be a Super Bowl contender every single season. Oh, but here we go. Here we go. Eagles first up with 7. Justin Fields. Yes, 5 TDs all from passing 100%. Cam Akers is not the running back of the future for the Vikings. But the Jaguars keeping it close with the Eagles. 4th and goal. And that's kneeing the ball out. Jacksonville will lose, but keep it at least a little close. Lamar, another 300-yard gain. I feel like I got to sneeze. We got Detroit versus the Titans. Prime time. Breakout DB for the Titans, and that's a dev trait 1 as well. Could that be Byron Murphy or Sean Murphy? I got the Murphys at the CBs. I mean, it could also be a safety, I guess. I don't see it being Amani Hooker. Not because he's a hooker, but because he's just not good. And the Lions have pretty much already sowed the seeds to the Titans' demise. Heartbreaker, Dream Taker, whatever the rest of that song is, as the Titans and Drew Aller couldn't do it. Kyler Murray, 2-0. No, Sean Murphy Bunting and Byron Murphy are not related. I didn't say they were. I don't think I did. But they both have Murphy in their name. Titans only with 7 points in that one. Pretty trash, in my opinion. Oh, we got the Bengals versus the Saints. If I was a team that needed a quarterback, where you wanted to, like, just make the playoffs, I'd consider talking as the Saints. Because they have a mid-team that is in playoff contention every season. But they got Dak, and he's a free trip. I'm not clicking through that manually the entire game. But could that be ending this year with the Saints? Actually, the Saints are up on the Bengals. Up a lot. 8 points, now 15, and the Saints with a big blowout win on the Bengals. I would ask Bo Nix. Oh no, Bo's good. But he also has like a young team around him that is going to develop. Raiders don't need to make any different decisions about anything right now. Besides maybe like getting like a vet or two at some needed positions where they have not found the rookie that they have looked for. Which they have a few positions at that, but safety is not one of them, I can tell you that much. But next we have the Colts taking on the Browns. Browns with a close one in week 1 against the Raiders. Who has more value, Stroud or Bo Nix? Bo Nix. He's like 2 years younger. He's been to the Super Bowl. And he plays a lot better than CJ. CJ's been manually upgraded by Bo Nix has not been. Speaking of manually upgraded, the Browns might be looking for a manual upgrade. And they wrote back. Colts now scored, but there we go. And 4th and goal, big field goal. They got it. And the Colts with an interception to Devin White. Induct him into the Hall of Fame. The only reason the Browns are actually doing as good as they are is because of the man named Devin here in Cleveland. Here we go, here's the handoff to 27, and he's going to go down. Is Bo Nix 2 years older? Okay. Ooh, nice little juke diving. Oh my goodness, a huge tackle there for the Colts, bringing up 4th inches, forcing a field goal. There's the kick. I know, but usually when they're drafted in Madden, they still have the same peak time in the league. I don't know how it all works 100%. Alright, down 3, here's Anthony. Ooh! That's a good little throw there to Pierce. No, Pittman Jr. I thought Pittman devved up, my bad. No timeouts though. Richardson on the run, throwing to the tight end, 83, as he's going to pick up 7. Matt Gay, the kicker. And Richardson. Oh, what a dive. Greg Newsome clipped that and put it on a clipper. Or, I don't know. 3rd and 3, that at least stops the clock. Not quite in field goal range. Oh, it was almost a beautiful route if you just do that a little bit better. If only the Browns have center. Well, they have a hidden dev guy at center. Alright, Anthony Richardson. Anthony Richardson! Oh my goodness. That is just not true. Anthony Richardson had 2 turnovers. 2 interceptions. Whatever. Colts now down 0-2. Is Anthony Richardson the future of Indianapolis? Is the storyline going there? Yeah, if Anthony Richardson went to the Patriots, I don't, bro. Alright, Ravens taking on the Buccaneers. This should be a blowout win, but every game I've said should be a blowout has not been. So I should probably stop saying things. As the Buccaneers actually have the lead here in the second half. But it tied up before the half. And now tied in the third. And then tied in the fourth. The Buccaneers actually lead by double digits in the fourth. Who would have guessed? Bro, is this guy, my sister just asked me, we can say the same when the Chiefs play the Broncos. Huh? Frosty, I don't understand. But the Ravens, 0-2. Josh Jacobs, still going crazy. Maybe we should, start giving him the ball. No, Josh Jacobs does not go to the Ravens in real life. Alright. Game of the week. Yes, Frosty, yes I do. You're asking how old Frosty's sister is. I want to know how old Frosty is and what gender Frosty is, because I still do not know. I gotta get Frosty's sister on the Discord, Madison. I think that'd be hilarious. Alright, here we go. Chargers versus Chiefs. Can you outscore the Chiefs? The answer is no, because they're going to score every time they get the ball on offense. Even if that is a 52-yard field goal. And let me go score on defense, why not? My goodness, Mahomes. Mahomes is going to win MVP. Then the defense is young. Bro, they are the number one offense. By a long shot. They already have 1,000. The next closest one is 160 away. Their points per game. I guess the Bills have not played yet, but the Vikings are next. 740 yards. And they actually got stopped. They have 11 touchdowns on the season in 2 games. Buffalo does scare me a little bit. They just took it to the Chargers. How much will they take it to the Broncos? Sure, a lot of teams haven't played, but a lot of teams are going to average 40 points. I mean, if the Bills go out and score 41 here, which is possible, they could. Broncos start off with 7, and we'll add 3. Come on, Colby. Let's go, Colby. Let's go, Colby. No, it's not going to be funny when I have to face the Chiefs, because my quarterback, okay, he got 300 yards, 3 touchdowns, no picks. It's actually a great game from Colby. This was a Derrick Henry fail game. And I mean, Colby runs the ball pretty well. But Michael Mayer has not been doing Michael Mayer things here. Mason's not 7, bro. Mayo, what do you mean who was first? Why does he want a free agency recap? I want to be... I don't know what he's doing. Alright, let's head to the Giants. No, man, this is not preseason. This is a regular season. Week 2. Where we got the Giants taking on the Cowboys. Tua going back to Dallas. Looking to make a win. Oh, you meant 5. Funny. That Frosty, I wish you weren't accurate. Yeah, Mayo, we just go ahead and skip the preseason because we don't care about no preseason. I believe you played the Eagles and you played the Ravens. So not a fun 2 first games. So if you want to go check those out, you can go back earlier into the stream. And here we go, Cowboys versus the Giants. I don't think the Giants have been able to make an upset in this game. But Tua has kept it close with the Cowboys before, so have the Giants. Kalen King with a pick. And they have a 10-point lead in the third. Now it's only 3 in the fourth. Alright, here we go. T. Actually, no, we don't want to go in before the 2-minute warning. Here we go. Toya McMillan with a 4-yard catch. Clock is running. Here's Trevor Lawrence. Down 6. Man, you can go check, or you can look later. What a swat by 19. Trevor Lawrence with 2 picks today. Kalen King has been a great piece for the Giants team. And Lawrence over the middle. Big hits on 27. Don't know who that is off the top of my head. Lawrence, the throw over the middle. I believe that's McMillan. It is. Pick up a 5. That's what happens when you put your deep threat at slot. And another catch by 5. T. Higgins. This is the first catch we've seen here in Dallas. For T. Here's Lawrence, the throw, the dive, the catch by Hawkinson. And the Cowboys going to take a timeout. 40 seconds on the clock. Only 50% effective in the red zone today so far. Lawrence on the roll. He's going to take off and run. He's going to slide down. Alright, Trevor on the roll, on the throw, incomplete at 29. He had a pick at it. 3rd and 5. The Giants aren't out of the water yet. They need to play some lockdown defense, and they are good to go. 30 seconds on the clock. 3rd and 5. Here's the fake play action. Lawrence throws, gets hit, incomplete. McMillan couldn't get there. Big collision. Somehow no flag. McMillan's upset. Game on the line. Yes, you faced the Eagles already. Lawrence has the first. McMillan redeems himself. Not really. I mean, the last one really wasn't his fault, but he gets the score. Now it all comes down to the extra point. Will McPherson kick it through the uprights, or will he somehow choke it? He got it. Cowboys almost full momentum bar. 23 seconds, 3 timeouts for Tua Tagovailoa. And a pretty decent run back. He got some speed. Wasn't able to get back to the 25. But Tua, we know he's got a cannon for an arm and an interception in his mind. Tua, quick throw, timeout, 15 seconds. And another big pickup. You have one timeout. You only need to get in field goal range. You don't need a touchdown. And Tua throwing on the run. You got it there. 3rd and 6. You need a big chunk play here. You can kick a field goal. They're going Hail Mary. No, they run the comeback. Timeout. 4th and 1. They're going to get at least another playoff. They saw the blitz was coming. Micah Parsons is a scary big man. And 4th and 1, does Tua have the arm? We know he does. It'll be about a 60 yards in the air. And it's going to make it there. That's going to be P.I. The Giants are going to beat the Cowboys. Oh my goodness, P.I. on Devon Witherspoon. The easy, free field goal as Axel jinxes himself. Oh my goodness, and the Giants somehow are the kryptonite to Superman. Wow. Literally, we should change their name to the New York Kryptonite. My goodness. It wasn't just Michael Penix. It's the Cowboys. It's the Giants. There goes the undefeated season for the Cowboys. We weren't really expecting to go undefeated last year, much less this year. Breakout D-line for the Texans, 75 overall Texans. Yikes. The Commanders got to watch that one happen, and now they get to think, hey, maybe. Well, they could be the number 1 team in the division. They won last week. Why would you almost hide elites from the channel, bro? Oh, I should join the 1-on-1 game. Andre is 2-0, but that was Axel. Shadur to Jahan Dotson. I almost got rid of Jahan Dotson for the Commanders. They drafted another wide receiver. Glad I didn't. Devontae with a pick. Jack Carpenter missing field goals left and right. Dalton Schultz with a touchdown. And the Texans going to win this one. Texans drafted a quarterback. And they're still running Deshaun? I don't know, man. I don't know if I agree. I definitely don't agree with it. But it's the case nonetheless. And Houston now 1-1 with that win after they barely lost to the Titans last week. Nobody's 2-0 in this division. Is there any other ones? So we got the NFC North. There could be 2 2-0s. No. Yes, there's 2 2-0s. 2 2-0s. Panthers could be Eagles are. Cardinals could be. Yeah, that's it. Frosty. I thought they did. And they did need a wide receiver 3, to be completely fair. They lost. They have Kadarius Toney at wide receiver 3. They needed a wide receiver. And plus, you made their offense so stacked, I might as well continue to add to it. The defense is 80 overall, but they are still all young. Yes, Kadarius Toney, not good. Even in Madden, he's not good. And he's like an 81 overall star. He's not a good slot. Mister drops a lot. Yeah, what's done is done. I'm not going back and changing what happened in the draft. Steelers up 23-0 on the Patriots. Could the Patriots go unscored? And they just might. No, they'll get 6. KT's an 84. Is he an 84? I don't believe you. Regardless, he sucks. Because I'm pretty sure I went and looked earlier when I was messing with their team. With like lottery picks and stuff. I don't think they did. Is anybody in this division going to win a game? Speaking of not winning a game, we have a battle of 2 teams that suck, record-wise. We got the 49ers taking on the Seahawks. Yeah, I was messing with their team, doing lottery exchanges and stuff. Thought I saw Kadarius Toney was like an 82 or something. And I'm pretty sure he went down, or I at least thought he did. (10-3), the Niners got their number. Dre Green, man, the Seahawks just fumble a ton. Seahawks, 1st and goal. There's the touchdown from Kenneth Walker. Xavier Leggetti, pretty decent. But the Seahawks have 2 turnovers today. I just aced my Duolingo session, or lesson. Good job, good job. You didn't finish your English session because you misspelled lesson. Christian Gonzalez with the incomplete. The 49ers have got a defense. Josh Allen just sucks on offense. Here's the throw on the run, incomplete to 82. Loveland. Josh Allen on the roll, 1st down. Josh Allen, the handoff to Elijah Mitchell. He finally gets a start at running back. Man, if the Seahawks open up the season 0-2. Oh, what a RKO. Good stop, but the Seahawks might need to get a pretty decent sack here to prevent a field goal to win it. And Mitchell with a big run, 1st down and a lot more. How do you run it on 3rd and 10? Mitchell, what is going? Why is he going backwards? Oh my goodness. Frosty, you're not starting 0-2, finishing 14-1-1. This is just not going to happen. Jake Moody puts it through the upright. It's not physically possible. Frosty, the middle is the draws they have. Mayonnaise, that is not a sentence. CJ throwing on the hit. A wobbly pick to Dre Greenlaw. Oh my gosh. That is so sad. Yeah, no turnovers at all. They had 3 turnovers in the entire game. Yeah, the Seahawks, their offense, number 30. Now we got Adrian Slater. Also, Piggy, I don't know if you're here. I can go ahead and show you the team. You can take screenshots a little bit if you really feel the need to. Yeah, Jitterbug probably. Because I feel bad because you just got here and you don't know who I signed. So I'm just going to be real quick. Here's your team. There's the offense. And the other parts fell apart. But yeah, there you go. If you really need your new team screenshots, because yeah, I made some changes because I own the team. But the Rams taking on the Cardinals. I love how Jared Goff is still on the screen and yet he's a QB3. Go trade with the Patriots or the Falcons. Like, do it for like a singular first. It's a QB3. You don't need him. All right, Adrian, let's go. 2 straight touchdowns. Adrian with 3 straight unanswered, but the Cardinals go ahead and tie it up in the 4th. Maya and Williams, they're just running the ball. I swear if the Chiefs win the Super Bowl and Mason gets the role without doing anything all season, Frosty, this is why you aren't supposed to get a team and make 16 bajillion changes. You answer DMs about trades, you make trades, blah, blah, blah. And then you sign people. You're not going out trying to rebuild a completely different team. You're just supposed to keep them in the mid stages. All right, the Rams, let's see what they got. You lost Nick Chubb. Or Mayan Williams is running the ball now. I don't know. Maybe. Dang, Puka fumbled? It was recovered by Cooper Kupp, I think, though. Oh, no, it wasn't. Dang. Keontae Clemens with a win. Frosty, no, but I bet it's hilarious. Frosty, have you considered selling? The Rams are at least competent, though. All right, let's head to the Bears. Yeah, Frosty, this is uncharted territory for you. Shinder week 5. Oh, we love to see it. That's why I don't want to be the Seahawks, because the Seahawks are in the NFC and they're always going to get hard games to play. But can the AFC East get their first win this season? Not the Dolphins their first win, but granted that is true. But the AFC East has not won a game yet. And my goodness, they might not. You'll probably beat me, Frosty. Alright, Carson Beck with a minute 9 on the clock. They only need a field goal. Oh, just guess? The Cowboys again? The Niners. The Browns. This is what happens when you have a good season. I get a free schedule because I did bad. Beck, oh my goodness. Beck might be one of the top sim quarterbacks. Yeah, bro, Frosty, the game just wants to screw you that much. That's why you play the Cowboys again. Mayonnaise, I don't know off the top of my head, but we'll get that out for you probably later tonight, if not tomorrow morning. And there's Travis Etienne. Alright, Beck, sidearm, perfect. Dot to Cole Kmet. He's over 400 yards, no touchdowns today. Yeah, Frosty, you might go winless. Frosty, it's not out for the public yet. It is made on time, thank you. It's not out to the public yet. Timeout, 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 timeout. Kick the field goal. Frosty, if you will make me graphics like that, well, actually make the schedules first, and then it should be easy for me to go ahead and make predictions. How can you tell your upcoming weeks? Mayo, he's a mod, so he has the schedule. And to go to OT, they do. Oh yeah, I gotta go adjust my picks. Bang, 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 bang. Yep, normal OT rules, 5:35. Alright, Dolphins gonna receive the ball first. We get to go see J.J. McCarthy. I almost said Keegan Bolton. Frosty, if you have like 5 losses by trade deadline, please sell your team. Go out, give C.J. Stroud to like the Patriots. That way he's in a different division. Go try to get a high number 1 pick. JJ has all day and a dot walk-off touchdown. Sheesh. What a throw to Curtis Samuel? Carson Beck, great game. classic rivalry. Frosty, the problem is you were good last year, and you didn't get exponentially better, and now your competition is a lot better. You got more primetime games potentially. I mean, if you win. Devin Leary, not super great for the Falcons. Please tell me we're not hopping into this game. We have to hop into this game and watch Devin Leary. Alright, Devin gonna be sacked. No, Frosty, I do. You're second highest, but you have no takeover. Oh my goodness, catch of the year so far. Oh no, he didn't stay in. I think he was in. I think that's catch of the year. That's in. He had possession. Yeah, that's going to be overturned. That is catch of the year. Devin Leary, the throw. Oh my goodness, the truck. He's up to a 1st and goal. Devin Leary to 84, another touchdown. DJ Moore, with the catch of the year. Jordan pass? I don't remember Jordan Love's pass. And they got the 2-point conversion. Crap, this game's going to OT. Really was not wanting it to go to OT. I think that this one was at least catch of the year. Yeah, because I have no Wi-Fi anymore. Wow. He got plowed over at the end of that one. Oh, well, yeah, the Brock Bauer one was cool, but I think that might be throw of the year. This was catch of the year. Wow. Malik Neighbors. Axel has not clipped anything because he hasn't been here and he also got an injury. So, I'm giving him time. That was a great pass to Malik. Zach Harrison. Bro, it's 6:30 and I haven't eaten anything yet. Doesn't need to be dirty. Bryce Young, the jump pass. Oh my goodness. Bring up 4th and 1. And on a punt. And out of the 16. Isn't that what you want, Frosty? Alright, the Falcons got time. Yep, we already made the Chiefs. And that'll bring up 3rd and 8. This is why you want to at least run the ball once. Leary, there's the throw, swatted down. All right, very solid punt. And he gets tripped up down at the 36. And that's why you run the ball. Ooh, get off him. Bryce letting it fly, incomplete. Both these teams are playing awful. We're going to have a first tie of the season. This Devin kid can fit. Devin can run too. Alright, need a big pickup here. That's game. First tie of the season. We better blame that one on him. So sad. And, oh my goodness, I thought he caught that off the tip. And there you go, first tie of the season. We got one game left. Come on. Hopefully it's a blowout. It won't be. Cameron Kitchens with the upgrade. Got to try to get some momentum before they take on the Broncos next week. It was a blowout. Bo Nix. Gets the W for the Raiders. Raiders moved to 1-1. And there are your final scores for this week. Albert Akinoebanam, Brandon Cooks, and DJ Moore have the top yards. Wow. I saw that. Colby Barnhart up to a 79. Alright, so we looked at scores. That's Force Fancy next week. And I think we get the mock draft this week as well. We get to see who has like a ton of first round picks. I think they're pretty balanced this season. So with pick number 1, the Seahawks actually have their own. Taking a tackle. Alright. That was a sour pepper. Alright, who's leaving me this year? That's why that trade was fair. The heart's beating. What are you talking about? Alright. games next week to watch out for. Broncos, Raiders will be a good one. Cowboys, Niners, I bet will be good. Giants, Eagles. Not a whole lot of 2-0 teams. Let's go take a peek at the standings. We got the Chiefs, Browns, Steelers, Broncos. I'm not reading everything because I'm done. NFC, Cardinals are actually at the top, which is very strange. It's a Colby Heartbreaker. Alright. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. See you guys on the next sim when we will do that